let's go to Arsenal,
Right.
So, Saka. Now, we're going to upset people here, aren't we?
Yes.
We met in the lift coming up, and Ali looked at me and said, "Jane, it was a penalty." I went, "Not really." And you agree, don't you?
Yes, I agree.
I think. Look, I've seen him given. Don't get me wrong. I've seen him given.
Do you know what I think?
But he dangled his leg.
Oh, I think it's worse than that.
I think that made the referee say, "Nah, he's played for that."
Two things. I think it's worse than dangles his leg. I think he puts his leg out towards him to instigate the contact.
That's what I meant, to be honest, yeah.
And secondly, Al,
why didn't
Why?
he? I know.
Why?
Stay on your feet.
Stay on your feet, you've got to finish. Or, at the very least, if you don't instigate the contact, you'll get contact. As soon as he instigates the contact, the referee says no, he's looking for it, and he's kicked the goalie. Neuer.
I thought I'd seen it wrong, because Rio was going mental.
It's
Rio
amazing.
was going mad, saying, "I can't believe I've got my head in my hands, that's a penalty all day long." And I'm
Isn't
like,
it incredible?
I need to see this again. And I watched it over and over, and I'm thinking, is that a penalty?
I'll be honest, I'm the exact same, because we're up in the gantry, the commentary box, and you've got to give an opinion straight away. Now, my initial opinion was, I went,
he's a cheat. No, he didn't.
No,
didn't
absolutely didn't. I actually thought it might have been a penalty. I actually thought right away it might have been a penalty. Then as soon as I saw the replay, I think Saka, as you say, puts his right leg out so Neuer runs into it or kicks it and then goes down. But stay on your feet, wee man. He had a great game, by the way. I thought Saka had a great game. His goal was out of this world. Tremendous. But you know what I think? I think if he's an out-and-out number 9, he probably sees a chance to score and stays on his feet.
Yeah, but the goalie was stuffed, wasn't he? He was stranded.
The goalie's beat. And by the way, what about the other penalty?
You just can't defend that, can you? The whistle clearly goes. He picks the ball up and then tries to take it again, and the Bayern players are whoosh straight to the ref. Penalty.
Absolutely.
Penalty. And
it is. I mean, it is. He blows his whistle, and David Raya takes it, and the big fella actually picks it up.
Unbelievable. Well, I tell you who did spot it. Thomas Tuchel. Let's listen.
He told our players that it's a kid's mistake and he will not give a penalty like this in a quarter-final. This is a horrible, horrible explanation. We feel angry because it's a huge decision against us.
Well, there you go. A kid's mistake. You can't not give a game of that magnitude. You cannot not give it because, hold on a minute, he doesn't realise what he's done. It's a kid's mistake. You can't do that, can you?
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's a kid's mistake, a juvenile's mistake, an adult's mistake. A mistake's a mistake. And whether it's the Champions League or not, you've got to give it.
Yeah.
You've got to give it. Yeah. Well, they got away with one there, didn't they?
Oof. So, Ryan, the Arsenal fan, and Jason Cundy couldn't agree on whether it should have been given on the sports bar last night. That is a challenge from Neuer on Saka. Saka.
It's a blatant penalty.
Do you not think that Saka, as you stay on your feet? You get the glory.
Okay. But can you not say the same? On the weekend, you look at Harvey Elliott, right? Wan-Bissaka doesn't make any contact, but he falls over the trailing leg. It's a penalty. What's the difference between that and the Saka one?
Are you joking? Are you trying to compare a goalkeeper 1v1, right?
Yeah.
1v1 where he can score, or a player where he's gone to ground, the player looking for the ball, and there's contact with his trailing leg. Are you saying they're the same?
Is there a trailing leg in both?
No, they're totally different.
It's amazing how different people see things, isn't it?
Well, there's Greg been on already, right? He's totally wrong here. He said, if that's Kane doing that, you're both waxing lyrical about how clever he is. Nonsense, absolutely nonsense. And then he says, fact is, Neuer dangles his leg. No, he doesn't. It's Saka.
The other way around.
It's the other way around. Yeah, it's completely and utterly the other way around.
I've seen them given, don't get me wrong. I've seen penalties like giving, you're saying, hold on a minute, he's played for that. Neuer, he comes out and he realises he's stranded. You can see it on his face, but
he's in no man's land, isn't
he? His foot doesn't come off the grass to try and trip him up, does it?
No.
Saka, no
Saka
chance.
definitely flicks his right leg out to instigate the contact. And I'll say it again, for the life of me, I don't know why.
Well, let me ask you, we're taking your calls all morning on last night's penalty decisions. Should Saka have stayed on his feet? Should he? Was it a Stonewall penalty or not? Or should Arsenal just be thankful Gabriel wasn't punished for his kid's mistake?
Well, he should have. I mean, he should have been punished for his kid's mistake. I think the
What was he thinking? You clearly hear the whistle go.
Do. Unless does he think it's coming for the crowd? I've no idea. I've got absolutely no idea. So I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what the referee's thinking either.
Last night's other quarter-final, this is a game I was trying to concentrate on. Crikey. Was also a cracker, finishing 3-3 at the Bernabeu between Madrid and City. It keeps Pep's side in the hunt for a second successive treble. After the game, he put his team's performance down to how much they matured over the last couple of years.
Stick with the plan. In the bad moment, that's the key point. In the first seasons, could not happen. We were not good because I said many times, we are 1 decade, 12 years, 30 years playing this competition at a high level. So you need time to learn. We're learning, and now we are a little bit more stable. And this is hopefully in the future we can do better and better.
What a game. 3 goals away from home. You come away, it's a draw. Are we looking at City, mate? The treble is on. Is it on? I'd strongly fancy City now to beat them. Because Real Madrid were lucky, I think, for a couple of goals. I think City beat them at home in Manchester. I really do.
I only saw the highlights of the Madrid City game, Al. And in answer to your question, I agree with you. Yeah. I think they're favourites now to go through. However, that Real Madrid team could beat anybody, right? We're in agreement there. But some of the quality of the goal, Foden's goal.
Oh.
Right? And then
is he the best player in the world at the moment?
Oh. Do you know
What's
something? Do you know something he might be? For this wee period, he actually might be.
Yeah.
And then Gvardiol's goal, and then Madrid equalised.
Yeah.
But it was, I just thought, as I say, I only saw the highlights of that particular game, but it looked a stunner as well.
Absolutely right.
What was saying, a slight advantage both home teams?
No. I still fancy City and Arsenal to go through. I do. I think Arsenal can go through. I think they can win in Munich. I do.
I hope you're right. I don't think there's any doubt they can. I don't think there's any doubt they can. But having watched it last night, I might make Bayern slight favourites. Clearly hoping Arsenal go through, but I think might make Bayern slight favourites.
03717 22 33 44. It's a shame they were both on at the same time, wasn't it? Crazy. Give us a call. We're taking plenty of your opinion throughout the morning. 6:15.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.